ready for some football now from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today, a good one on tap in the AFC South. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. And off we go from Jacksonville. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Myers. And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jaguars. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Score, Jaguars 7, Titans 0.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side.
Ward's pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ward now on 3rd down. This one brought in by Iomanner. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Titans.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Ward. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer, so it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day, and I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And he'll work this down inside the 35. Foye Oluokun with the play.
2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing, Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it, and they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Jaguars offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They go play action for Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
17 yards.
That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0.
Titans, nothing. Cam Little
now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over.
The Titans offense ready to take over for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Titans first down. A gain of 19
The defender
yards.
has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
45-yard line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing is Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Ward. This one broken up, It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's now fourth
And this
down.
passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And that will lead to a second
Brings
down.
up 2nd and 10 at the
Solid rep there
20-yard
for this
line.
corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Jacksonville. That goes for 58.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The quarterback's going to get all the credit for the passing yards here, but Mike, you know what makes a really good quarterback? Really good weapons on offense, and this is a great example here why. Not a real deep pass, albeit accurate and on time, but then after the catch is where a bulk of the gain came from, and we're seeing that become a big part of NFL offenses. Not everything has to be a bomb downfield. Big plays can come from short throws.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 4-yard
Great
line.
example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's 2nd and 1. To throw is Lawrence. That one taken in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Jaguars. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Titans nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jimmy DK now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First and 10. Here's Ward. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's strange.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing is Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Jacksonville.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit, and give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 45 yards away.
45-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars extend the lead to 24-0.
6-0.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Ward. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Chestnut. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Quick throw, it's an RPO, and that's caught by Iomanner. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Titan first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of
First one for
16
Jefferson. And a first down to go with it.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Out of the gun, Ward. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver.
3 yards to go.
Now it's going to be third down.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield, deep pass, incomplete. They got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Ward to throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll send their tight end left. Running here, it's Pollard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
13-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Ward. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard
The Jags
line.
offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On 1st down, Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion is Myers. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. 4th quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by ETN. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN, and he'll get about 5.
ETN, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's swung out to ETN. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Moving the tight end right. They'll run it here with ETN. A short game, down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Again, they give it to ETN. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with ETN. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it, and the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
31, Titans 6. Cam Little
now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. Oh, yeah. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3.
He's taken
2nd down
at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Ward. There's Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And he will have a Titans 1st down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's good.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that 1st down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing, Ward. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home, as we say, So long from Jacksonville.